Good morning, all you happy people out there. So the contour glow is growing pretty quickly. So I think I've got it to a point where I really, really like it. So now I have this effect, right? So then we can increase the glow. We can increase the glow size. So how it spreads out within the lines. So this just increases the fuzz line, basically. And then you have your glow threshold, how close the glow is to the lines themselves, and then I can decrease or increase the glow. So there's some features that will help to kind of um, adjust where your glow is. So some other things that have been added, I added some contrast levels to the actual specific colors themselves so that you're able to kind of control where the hues of the color are, a little bit more granular control. I've also added 4 colors in. As you notice, my head and my face are red and yellow, and then the outer edges are blue and purple. And the reason being for that is because I actually have controls for a radial gradient that pushes out towards the edges. There's also a vertical edge, which basically means the bottom is the purple and the top is the yellow. However, you can swap them around. You also have the option to color shift. So if something doesn't quite look right, or you want the yellow to be the red and the red to be the yellow, you can swap places. Or you could just color cycle them, which could be interesting visually. Or if you really wanted to go really crazy, you could set it to like HSB and then change the HSL, the hue to a timeline, and then it'll just cycle through the colors. So that could be visually interesting. So there's some nice little features as far as adding in color contrast. There's also the option to add more lines and also to change where in perspective this contour line is within your area. If you had a threshold camera, this probably would work a lot better, but I'm using a webcam in order to make this happen. Maybe I'll set up my threshold camera to kind of give you an example as to how that would look. But one of the things that's nice about this is I also added a contrast filter to that and a brightness filter to that as well. So this could help to kind of isolate the areas that you want to make this kind of effect happen. And then of course, if I increase the glow and I increase the threshold, increase the thickness of the lines, I can really kind of step up where everything is happening. So I'm going to decrease the glow amount and then decrease the threshold, and then the glow size I'm going to bring down. So now I have this, like, they're harsh edges, but they're blown out harsh edges. So that's kind of visually interesting. And then I can line smooth so that it smooths out the edges. This helps. In some cases, you may want something in between. So this is like sharp, sharp, sharp. But as you notice, there's lots of static in the areas where there's lines. If you decrease the lines, that will help, but then you lose kind of the detail, for instance. But you'll notice that there's some artifacting little noise. The line smoothness kind of helps to kind of level that out. So I thought that was a visually helpful thing. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this one's going to work really well. So that's the premise of this all. Hope you enjoy this little mini example. Tell me what you think. I'll talk to you guys later.